Hey guys, welcome back to Skyview Aerial Productions, and today we are going to be comparing the iPhone 8 and the Canon Rebel T6 to find out which camera is best for you.
Welcome back to Skyview Aerial Productions.
The whole reason for today's video is to see which camera is better, the $329 iPhone 8's camera or the $399 Canon Rebel T6. In order to be my camera, a camera has to pass 5 tests. The first one is ease of use. The second one is the audio that it produces. 3 is the video quality. 4 is its low light performance. And 5 is the photos it takes. Starting off with the ease of use of the iPhone 8. It's an iPhone, what can I say? iPhones are known for their easy to use iOS software. So it is pretty easy to use the camera. It's not very complex. All you have to do is open the app, hit record, and boom, you're recording. Now for this big fella, you have to turn the camera on, you have to play with some settings, and then you have to press record in order to record. For this round, I have to give it to the iPhone 8 for having the iOS software because, the iOS software is very, very easy. That's why a lot of people like iPhones. Now let's get started on reviewing these cameras. Now this is an audio test for both of these cameras. Right now, what you are hearing is the Canon Rebel T6. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the audio on the iPhone 8. Test 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is back to my normal audio setup. Comment down below on which audio you thought was better. And the winner for that audio test, well, I have to give it to the iPhone 8 for having the best audio. I think it projected my voice the best and it limited the amount of noise in the background. I'm not saying the Canon Rebel T6 has bad audio, but I think the iPhone 8 is still better. Now we're going to take a look at the image quality on the Canon Rebel T6 and the iPhone 8. Let's roll those clips. Here is the image on the Canon Rebel T6. Take a nice good look at it. And this is the image quality on the iPhone 8. Take a nice good look at it, because it's only going to be up on the screen for so long. Now you're looking at both of these cameras side by side. As we take a look at this video side by side, I have to say that the Canon Rebel T6, its exposure is a little higher than the iPhone 8. Now I prefer lower exposure on the iPhone 8 because it does not make the whites look as blown out, but the color science does look a lot better on the Canon. It doesn't look too saturated like the iPhone has. So I think this round is going to be a tie between the Canon and the iPhone. Now we are going to do a low light test. I'm going to be looking at the highlights and the shadows, and I'm going to be looking at how exposed the lamp is. Let's jump into it. This is the low light performance test on the iPhone 8. Let me know how it looks under my eyes, the shadows, this side of the face versus this side of the face. Let me know how that exposed piece of furniture looks. And I'm going to be taking all of this into consideration when I edit this video. Now this is the low light performance test on the Canon Rebel T6. Let me know if you see any shadows underneath my eyes. How does that lamp look? It's a big exposed object. How does the camera do for exposing that? I'm going to be taking this into consideration too when I make my final decision. That low light performance test was really, really close. Now the one thing that made me choose the Canon Rebel T6 to be the winner was how it exposed for that lamp. This camera exposed for the lamp really well and still exposed for my face pretty decently too. Where this camera really exposed for my face really well, but it didn't so much expose for the lamp. Now, these cameras were both set on auto, so that was the low light performance test, and like I said, I am giving it to the Canon Rebel T6 for not overexposing the lamp. Now we are moving on to the photography test of this video. I am going to be taking photos in both of the auto settings on these cameras of mums on my front porch. As you can see, both these images are very, very well. I think they both look very good, and I'm not too picky on these, but I do have to give this one to the Canon because it has that optical zoom, and now you can buy a lot of different lenses for that. So that is a huge, huge factor when it comes for the photography side of the aspect. The iPhone isn't bad for taking family photos, going to an event, taking photos of your kid. But really, when it comes to taking photos, the real king is the Canon Rebel T6. Now, if you're looking at the chart I made for both these cameras, you're gonna see that the Canon has won. But if you know me, I'm never gonna say that one camera has won. my answer is always going to come down to which camera fits you best. If you just want to pull up your cell phone, take a quick photo, or take some videos, I really recommend the iPhone 8 because it is so easy to use and user-friendly. But if you're just starting to get into videos and you might want to make a career of this, I would definitely recommend the Canon Rebel T6 for 3 main reasons. 1, being that you can change lenses very easily on this camera. 2, being the optical zoom it has. And 3, being the photography side of this camera. You get much better photos when shooting with this camera than you do this camera. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope it helped you on choosing which one is the best for you. Please let me know down below which one you are choosing. And if you already have this, maybe you want to have this be your main video shooter. But if you don't, and you want to get a camera that produces very good video and photos, maybe you'll get this. Just let me know down below so I can take into consideration for my next video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time here on Skyview Aerial Productions.